Hey Cancer, how are you? Welcome to July and a very, very happy birthday to all you Cancerians. Okay, some of you will have been very late June and happy birthday to you guys. I hope you had a good one. But we've got some very interesting energies for Cancer this month. Very, very interesting. Cancer, of course, we're all moon children, aren't we? So, moon children. And of course, we've got the nodal shift coming around the 18th of the month. And for you Cancerians, that energy is going to be happening in the 10th house. So it's very much about money, career. And we've got the Venus in Leo, we've got the Mars in Leo up close and personal, we've got Mercury going to be moving into Leo, and of course Venus retrograde in Leo, so she's going to be backing up into um, she's going to cross over Mercury, so yeah, it's going to be interesting communication. But yeah, second house, it's about how you see yourself, how you hold yourself, what your values are. Um, and I feel that when we've got this Venus energy coming back across Mercury, it's like needing to say it as it is, really. Do you know what I mean? If you've got to have a conversation with someone else, you've got to have a conversation with yourself. Then let's have a look and see where that's. There we go. Where we've been slightly discontented. Wow. And again, this could be family members, guys. Again, and our values. And we've got this, as I said, we have this North Node happening in our 10th house, which is about career, our social standing. It's about our material world as well. And it's not always about material, though. And I think that the question that you Cancerians should be asking yourselves, wow, destiny, love it, is, what does it for you? What is it that really does it for you, right? As far as your career is concerned, wow, battle, a little bit battle weary. The wheel, okay, same old, we can look at that. Again, discontented, could be home issues that we're having to deal with. As a fellow Cancerian, I can certainly relate to that. But I do feel that we're going to feel a little bit more vibrant, of course, because it is our month. So let's turn the rest over, guys. Wow, great. I just said that. Look at this. Great rainbow in the sky there. Ten of Cups. Wow. Not quite the ace, but nearly. It's beautiful. And I'm really feeling it's good. Wow, very Cancerian in its nature, although this doesn't represent Cancer energy. But the Nine of Pentacles, you know, here you stand in all your glory, Cancer. Birthday month coming up. Wow. Artistic, new beginnings. And that's the one thing that I wanted to talk about because, your career and your social life, or do you want to change your job, for instance, with this Venus and Mercury conjunction? Are you having that conversation with yourself? What is it that does it for me anymore? Do I want to do this job anymore? Do I want to be in this situation anymore? But it is very much geared around the 10th house of career with that North Node, and the North Node does talk about new beginnings. It's something new that we're exploring. And if it is about artistic stuff, and we want to get jiggy with something arty, then that certainly could be what we're actually looking at. Okay, interestingly enough, you're bringing me the Knight of Rods, but it is coming in reverse. We turn it upside down, can talk about travel. Um, can talk about house moves, so on and so forth, but it is coming forward in a reverse situation. All right, and if we do take this as a personality, often can be seen as a bit of a player. All right, okay, but it is coming reverse, so I'm saying maybe not. Okay, so if there is this sort of new beginning of passions, for instance, that's sparking that creativity inside you, Cancer, then maybe it is someone special coming around. But it does indicate that pretty truthful. Okay, and I know we've got a lot of water in the sky at the moment, and it's very difficult, as I said, to see through the water. Can dive into crystal clear water, but it still has some distortion. So we still have that, that constant movement. Wow, Hermit energy, very interesting given the fact I've just spoken to you about career shifts. Maybe you're thinking about studying something else. Funnily enough, I'm thinking about going to a pottery workshop. Maybe you want to do some cooking, 'cause apparently we're very good at that, although I'm a Cancerian that doesn't do a lot of cooking. It's not really me. Um, but, Hermit energy, it's perfect, really. Again, needing to go inside the self. We have got a lot of retrograde in the sky, Cancer, this month. We've got, of course, good old Pluto, the dark boy, in the house of authority, Capricorn, and bearing in mind that Cappy does rule that 10th house, guys. So Capricorn, Pluto in Cap. Pluto is about endings, beginnings. He is the death card in the tarot, and he is retrograde. So, and he is in opposition to the Sun. On my birthday, actually, so it may well be that I need to be looking at that one. So, basically what I'm trying to say to you is, it is very much about, what does really do it for you anymore, and if you've got to work it out, it's Cancerians, we don't like to damage anyone, we're really, really giving, soft people, so, yeah, but we are walking away from a situation that is no longer sustaining. So if it is your work, guys, and you want to get the hell out, or you know that you've got to transform that, because don't forget, we've got Venus retrograde, right? Venus energies, which is Taurus rule, don't forget, square Uranus in Taurus, okay? And, that Venus energy, again, all happening in that second house. So, yeah, money. What is it that's going to help us generate more money? What is it that's not giving us the joy? What needs to change? And it's not always about material things. We can change the mood, and God knows we have them, Cancerian moon children. We can change the mood by doing something creative if we need to. Wow. The Queen of Swords. Now, this came out for Aries, and I think it's perfect for Cancerian this month. It's like, yeah, what does do it for me is not you or that or it anymore, as far as the work, the conditions around the work. You know, don't overspend, I've got to say that as well, to be honest. You just need to watch that. Definitely not overspending, and that actually takes us into, we've got that new moon as well, 17th of July, but it does take us into August as well, guys. So we've got to be a little bit careful around the finances, but yeah, getting a bit more physical around how we're going to earn money. And it may well be that we're looking at ourselves as well, how can we nurture ourselves as well. That's Cancer energy, isn't it? In the second house of values, is the money. So it's a difficult one. So we've got the Mars, we've got the Venus in there, up close personal. We're embracing both those energies. We become the whole, so we know what we can and what we can't do. We know what we will tolerate and what we will not tolerate. And I think that with all that water, and I think now certainly with me, because I was born with Saturn retrograde, ironically, but Saturn is retrograde in the sky in Pisces, and that's happening in the eighth house. So it's going deep now, really looking at, what do I don't want to be limited doing anymore? What do I need to extend, or what do I need to, make more interesting around the work and how I'm earning money? How do I make money but be happy doing it? Yeah. That's very much where I want to go with this, actually. Wow. Well, whichever way you're going to make it happy, guys, it's certainly happening. Six of Rods, yeah, you're bringing home the bacon when we've made these decisions. So let me run from the top with the 12. So, wherever we've been discontented emotionally, around making money, certainly destiny's going to intervene. And I think that certainly with Hermit down here, there is that energy of going inside the self. And because of the retrograde in the sky, this is very reflective energy. So it is allowing us to go inside. I use the term digging the dirt when I was speaking about Aries. But I feel that, well, when I speak to you fellow Cancerians, I want to say we need to dive into this pool and really find out who we are, recognise our value and our worth this month, because we are very giving people. Okay, so we can be a little bit self-sacrificing. We're not as bad as Virgo. Mind you, I've got a fair bit of that in my chart as well. But at the end of the day, it's like going inside. What's going to make us really happy? What can we do? How do we think outside the box? Certainly with that Uranian energy in Taurus, how do we think outside the box to make more money if we are going to make career shifts and changes? So I'm just going to give these a little shuffle for you guys. I'm actually quite pleased with where the Aquarian deck is showing tonight. I do have a lot of problems with the lighting. It's a problem. We've had great sunshine, but it is slightly overcast today. This is the reason why I've been a little bit late going into the evening. So it's going on to about, well, I think it's about 25 to 8 in the evening now. So let's have a look. Okay. No, it's not as deep as that. It's just gone 7 o'clock, guys. So, okay. Oof. What can I say? They just love the tarot, guys. They just love them. Wow, the Magician. Manifestation. We have everything. And don't forget, Cancerian energies. We are empire builders. Alright, we're cardinal signs. Alright, empathic. And we sort of know what people need. Okay, intuitively. But I think this month is very much about what you're going to need. What does it for you? Having that conversation when Venus sort of conjuncts Mercury, she moves backwards across Mercury, so there is that connection. But I do feel it's more social, career. It's not just about making dosh, although we do need it, God knows. But the Magician is telling me that it's there, we can manifest it, we've got everything at our fingertips to do it. And I'm just going to take one out because I'm a Cancerian. Fantastic. Okay. Hard work, but we've never shied away from that, guys. So again, what is it that we need to change around the career? Just hang on to your spending. Watch your spending, guys. Don't be tempted to go overboard a little bit. The reason I say it is because, we have, when that nodal shift moves, we've got that in that 10th, but we've also got Jupiter up there in Taurus. So, and Jupiter, is square Venus, and Venus loves nice things, and it's in Leo, so it's very royal. So just watch your dosh a little bit, guys. But I reckon, we're going to be pretty much all right here. I think it's going to be good. So, those main aspects really. Venus moving retrograde in Leo. So again, that's 28 degrees, so it's quite a strong energy. But there is a degree of sort of, going out there, doing it. But if you're on your own and you work for yourself, maybe you wanted to do that for a long time, or now you've got the opportunities to come together with another person. There's some sort of collaboration, but either way, you've definitely got the winged messenger bringing some good stuff. We've got the info coming in. So whether or not that's subliminal messages, deep sort of dream state stuff, or whether or not it is literally data, real Mercury, emails, letters, confirmations, telephone calls. But either way, it's there. All right, thanks, Cancer, and I'll catch you next month. God bless. Please click like, please click share. It makes a massive difference. I get so many more views when you do that. So please, if you are happy, please do that. God bless. Bye now.